everybody, and today some brand new matchmaking changes were put into Destiny, specifically into Control. That's the only place. It's just Control. It's just the Control playlist where you can find these changes. Now, Control is actually a super interesting place right now because technically it should be the best multiplayer experience that you can currently have in Destiny. It's the only place where you can find Damage Referee. If you don't know what Damage Referee is, basically if your connection sucks, you're gonna be the one that experiences it sucking. If your connection is good and you're going against people with crappy internet, then you're gonna have a way better time than without this Damage Referee. Basically, if you have good internet, then you're cool. If you have bad internet, then you are going to pay the price, not the other people in the game. So this new update that has come to Control is to take additional steps to increase the emphasis on connection quality. Skill ratings will be less a factor in finding you a match, lag will be even further diminished, enjoying a game with your friends who are more or less skilled than you will be easier, but your opponents will be a lot more random, so you will stand a better chance of getting your ass kicked, or vice versa. Deej then goes on to say that there is still some form of protection to insulate the casual players among us from the most hardcore, but those considerations will have much less impact on the technical quality of a matchup. So as I saw this, I was like, I have to go and test this out because Control was always my favorite game type, and yesterday I tried to go into Control to get some A to Z gameplay. It's gonna be AS Luna, but it took so long to find a game. It was still taking an incredibly long time, even with the matchmaking changes that they had put in before. So I decided to go ahead and do 5 games where each time I would leave and re-enter matchmaking, so it has to find people all over again. I'm not just sitting in a lobby. See how long it takes me to find a game, and then also see how the connections are within that game, having Damage Referee be there, and also having the emphasis be on connection rather than skill-based matchmaking. Is it more fun? How are people who I'm coming into contact with? Are they better than me? Are they worse? What is it? I wanted to do an experiment, and that is exactly what I did. So first of all, let's start with how long it took me to find a game. The first game took 1 minute 38 seconds. The second game was 1 minute 13 seconds. The third game was 2 minutes 29 seconds. The fourth game is 1 minute 21 seconds. And the last game was 1 minute 18 seconds. So as you can see, from all of these except one, it was all within 2 minutes. So that's really not a long time. Compared to what it was yesterday when I was trying to find a Control match, this is way different. It was taking me at least 4 to 5 minutes to get into a game, where now it's mostly going to take you less than 2 minutes to find a regular game of Control. So that is a big improvement. Now, talking about the games that I played, with there being more of an emphasis on connection, the connection actually felt really good. I had maybe one person in those games where I was like, his connection sort of sucks the big butts. And I was noticing that there was a delay between me killing him and it actually showing up in the kill feed or telling me that I did actually land the killing blow. But besides that, it felt very smooth. I didn't have anyone teleporting around the map. I didn't have anyone who was God mode and I couldn't kill them, which is, I'm sure you can agree, a very good improvement. So all in all, the connection definitely felt better. It most certainly felt better. Now moving on to the skill of the opponents that I was facing, because obviously a lot of people give me, and I'm sure other YouTubers or streamers, a lot of crap about how we don't like skill-based matchmaking because everyone just assumes we want to beat up on all of the people who are new to the game, which honestly is not the case. If you are someone who is in the top 1% of Destiny players, you will know that with pure skill-based matchmaking, it's just not fun. It's not fun for anyone because not only are you playing against people who are on your skill level or better, but you're playing with a laggy connection, and that does not make the game enjoyable. It just doesn't. I personally like to have a varied group of people that I play against. I want to go into games and be able to kick some ass and feel like a god, but then I also want to have really close games. I want to have all of that. I don't think anyone wants to go into games and just sweat their butt off every single time and not have a place where they can go to relax. That belongs in league play, in my opinion. For regular Crucible, I feel like we should just be allowed to go in and relax sometimes and have some good fun with our friends who are maybe way better than us or who are not as good as us, and not feel like we're completely outmatched or our friend hating playing with us because it's just a sweaty, try-hard mess that they can't keep up with. So with that said, the people that I played against was very refreshing. I played against some really good people that were in a full group, and that was very, very close games. It created close and interesting games, but then I also played against people that were not as skilled with a weapon, and that was fun because I could actually just relax. I didn't have to super focus, and I could just have a good time. So it's basically gone back to what it was in the beta days, or right before they started messing with skill-based matchmaking. You can go in, have a good time with your friends, or go in by yourself and relax and not play against people halfway across the world who are on your skill level, but you can't hit them because it's super laggy. So Control, in my opinion, as of right now, from the 5 or 6 games that I played, it is a lot of fun, and I honestly haven't been going into Destiny that much just to play and relax and have fun, because it hasn't been relaxing, but now with Control, I can do that. I can go in and use silly weapons, I can go in and show to charge only, I can do fun things again, and that feels really good. Plus, it doesn't take 10 years to find a game, which is also very, very nice. So if you have not checked out Control recently, make sure you hop in Control and let me know in the comment section how long it took you to find a game. Use a stopwatch. I want it to be specific, and also tell me how those connections were and how much fun you had. Don't leave that kind of comment before you do it though. Don't be like, oh, it takes me like 10 minutes to find a game and you tried this yesterday, because these changes just happened today. So go into Destiny right now, load up Control, let me know how long it takes. I'd really like us to do a big experience as a community, so please do that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you awesome people later. Bye.
You're falling behind.